Good evening, everyone. Today is Friday, February the 2nd, 2024. And I am back with another episode. This is my own topic, but if you have a topic or a problem or issue you would like for me to discuss, you can hit me at bigward@myyahoo.com. Thank y'all for all your support. Thank y'all for all you do. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you. When I felt like quitting and giving up, y'all wouldn't let me. So, thank you. Now, I live right now, right? I live in an apartment. After my divorce, I had to pretty much start over. So I live in an apartment. And my neighbors, right, couple, and ever so often, I sleep like a rock when I'm tired, right? So it's hard to wake me up without that alarm going off. And ever so often, like the other morning before last, I meant to make the video the other day, but I forgot. They were arguing and yelling so loud, they woke me up like I thought it was a hurricane or something coming through. He calling her, "You fat bitch." She calling him, "You little dick motherfucker." They just going at it. Well, you said this about me, and you said this, you shouldn't have said, they were just going at it. I can hear everything they saying. I'm like, well, damn. So, I'm thinking to myself, he yelling at the top of his lungs. He just going, just woofing, just blah, 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 blah. I ain't talking about no young man. I'm talking he about 35, 40 years old. He just yelling, screaming, hollering. I'm talking to dude. The woman is too. But that's, it's a woman. This is about the guy. And to you guys out there, he just a yelling, just a screaming, just a hollering. And she going right back at him, and he going at her, and she going at him. They blubbering. It sound like you hear some furniture turning over. He done flipped the table, and he done threw some against the wall, and all that type of shit. Just arguing. So, the point of this video, fellas, young man, old man, in-between man, whatever kind of man you are, new man that used to be a woman but you're a man now, whatever, any kind of man, listen to this video. You do not argue with a woman. I don't care how mad you are with her. You don't argue, fuss, raise your voice, call her a bitch, call her a fat motherfucker. None of that. Ain't gonna change nothing. Especially if you got a woman. See, it's a lot of women ain't gonna argue with you either. But the majority of women, they love to argue. You ain't gonna out-argue a woman. It's not like the louder you get, the more you raise your voice, she gonna all of a sudden say, a light gonna come on in her head and say, he's right. If he hadn't yelled a little louder, I would have never known. But now since he's screaming at the top of his lungs, I was wrong. He's right. Let me give him some head. That's not gonna happen. The only time a man should argue with a woman if they're in court, he getting paid for it. He's a lawyer, defense attorney or something, and she's the DA. That's the only time you should argue with a woman if you're getting paid for it. Other than that, what? Ain't gonna change the situation. She's not gonna come to her senses cause you arguing. As a matter of fact, she gonna look at you even worse. She gonna feel like she was right, the fact that you arguing with her. That's gonna reaffirm her stance that whatever she arguing about, she was right because you arguing back. A right man, a man who's right, and he's a man. See, you can be a boy and be right, you're gonna argue with her. But if you're a man and you right and you know you're right, you're not gonna be just what it is. She want to argue, fuss about, and disagree, you walk the fuck off. You do not sit there and argue with no goddamn woman all day and all night, keeping the neighbors up, fussing and fighting, throwing shit against the wall. Probably broke your own goddamn phone. And she still ain't studying that shit you talking about. How do I know? I've done it before. Arguing till the veins popping out the side of your neck, and that woman act like she ain't heard a goddamn thing you said. Now you getting madder and madder because as loud as you talking, she still can't hear you. Cause her mind already made up on her point. You're not gonna be able to convince her that you're right. You can show her a video of you at your mama house. At the time, she think you were with that woman. She still ain't gonna believe her lying eyes. That video lying. The video wrong, not her. So you can sit there and argue all you want to. Look, bitch, just me on the video, motherfucker. You fat motherfucker. Just me. You lying. You tricked that camera. That ain't a real camera. You get it, fellas? A man does not argue with a woman, kids, none of that shit. He has a firm tone. He says what he's gonna say. This what it is. Now what? If she get to popping off, yelling and whatever and all that type shit, you exit stage left. Let her think about it for a minute. It'll be a minute before she hear from me. She know with all that hustling, hollering, screaming out to her, hey, don't do that. Any woman know me, know that, hey, don't do that. Calm your voice down. You're talking a little too loud. I ain't yelling at you like that. Calm that down. If she don't, I'm gone. After that first, maybe second time, she gonna realize this joker for real. He ain't hearing that shit. You got to find a better way to talk to me. Cause I'm gonna talk to you. I ain't gonna talk to you crazy. Even if I'm mad at you or disagree with something you doing, I'm not yelling at you. I'm getting my point across, telling you what's going on, how I feel, why I feel that way, like grown folks. And if you don't correct the behavior that I think is wrong, you're gonna know what the back of my head look like. A whole lot. You get it, fellas? I want to tell that man so bad, bruh, what the fuck is you doing? Stop arguing with that goddamn woman, but you can't get in folk business. He might want to cuss me out, and then I'm going to have to pop him. So I just mind my business. But any man that's willing to listen to this video, I'm telling you, young men, cause I see young men doing it too. Don't argue with them women, man. You ain't finna accomplish nothing but just looking weaker and weaker. You losing respect. You losing position. If she want to argue, you walk off. Now, if she got a problem with you, with something you doing, and she willing to sit there and talk to you with respect like an adult, listen to her, see where she coming from. Listen to her and see where she coming from. If she giving you the respect of a man and of a human being, and she talking to you like an adult, but she don't like something you doing or something you did, she ain't, you said something that hurt her or whatever, and she talking to you with respect, listen to that woman. But other than that, if she talking crazy, yelling and hollering and screaming, you don't holler and scream back. Don't stoop that low. You dip. And if she ready to talk like an adult and calm down, if you feel like it, then you talk to her. Because now she on your time. Because you handled it like an adult. Now you got to talk when I feel like talking, or we ain't talking. We ain't gonna talk on your turn, cause when you had your turn, you blew it, acting a goddamn fool, hollering and screaming. So I ain't ready to talk yet. But I'm ready to talk. We need to talk about this. Well, when I was ready to talk, you was acting a fool. So I will let you know when I'm ready to talk. And if you got a problem with that, sayonara. I don't know if that's French, Spanish, whatever. But it means see you later. Whatever language it is. Men gonna be men in 2024. Women gonna learn to love these men again because that's what they've been longing for a long time, some goddamn men. Y'all don't believe that, do you, fellas? A lot of the issues and shit that going on with women right now because the men allowing it. Men playing into that shit. Women argue, men don't. Women fuss and yell and scream and holler and get all emotional. Men don't. But the men of today do. Men nowadays, well, since I was younger, men were arguing, not the old men where I grew up, but when I got older, because I was arguing with women in my 20s. So I guess that shit started back during my generation. But I ain't never seen my granddad argue with nobody. I ain't never seen no old man back in there argue with nobody. I never saw it, like Bigfoot. I saw that during my generation and on beyond, like now. So we gotta fix that shit, fellas. Can't do it. If you're not getting paid to argue with a woman, what you doing it for? Get it? Got it? Good. Happy weekend. Bye.